from the pressure washer.
That's what you have. That's where your pressure washer hose hooks up to. It's a quick connect. There's your water hose connection. Now, in these little holes here, you have four, what looks like these. They're in there. They're in these little holes here. There's four. One here, one there, one on the bottom, one on the other side. You'll need an Allen wrench to take it off. Once you've taken those off, or prior to doing so, in the front here, on this piece down here, see those holes? That's where these come out. Those were in there. So one here, and one up here. There's three of them. Remove those with an Allen. Now this one was stripped, and so I managed to get it out with a star, big star bit. So it's now a star drive. So once you have those bolts off, or out, you can come over out to this side here. Take the first section off right here, the brass piece. You're gonna just move it, wiggle it off. Now those are pistons. Those pressurize this little area right here. Three of them. 1, 2, 3 valves.
Okay.
As this spins, you're actually gonna take it off. I'll show you better. It's easy to take it off to show you. It slides right off. Now, this little shaft here, it'll spin. It'll spin this around. See, there's a groove there. There's a groove here. It fits inside.
Okay.
That'll spin this little shaft here. And what happens is these little pistons,
Oh, I see.
they move.
Ah.
As the water flows through here, it pressurizes it and sends it out here. So in here, pressurizes it and out.
Okay.
This is your pump, basically. Like a pressurizer. So it's kind of timed. So get it back to where it was. So there's that. Notice there's no gaskets on these because there's no water that runs through them or through it or any oil. So it doesn't need a gasket. Now, the housing that's here, now and down here is where your oil is going to be. There's your oil. Down here. So there's like a oil reservoir down in here. There's your spindle for when you pull that trigger, the spindle turns. It's like pressurized. And so this thing is pretty high powered. It's only 6 horse, but still. Another thing to look at is you notice there's 2 places for this oil. It's important to check both. Why? It goes in the same oil pan. Well, you know what? I haven't figured that out yet. See how there's one there? And it clearly has oil in it. Make sure that O-ring that's on there is still good. Helps it keep sealed. Take the other one off. That one's full of oil too.
Hooray!
Probably. There we go. Now you don't want to cross these because you have metal on the plastic. See, these are plastic threads going into metal.
Not good.
Well, it's just how it is. There's a plug here, like a drain plug.
Okay.
Good shape.
No clogs or anything that you can see.
Looks like it's still doing its thing. So it's probably in here, inside here. There's a bearing inside there. Seems to be okay. A lot of machine grease in this thing. We're going to slide her back on. Line the holes back up. Take the bolts. Lock it into place. Now these were removed by an Allen wrench. So you don't want to tighten them down, you just want to start them. One there. One there. And yes, it is difficult to get power tools inside here when you're just working in little tight places, so sometimes hand tools are better. So we can go ahead and tighten these down a little bit, just where they're snug. What you're looking for when you take these off is any corrosion, anything's burned out or stuck, not working properly. Can you hand me those?
What? Oh, okay.
Just make sure when you put this back on, you have the pistons lined up to where it's facing the same side as to where you got it, where you removed it from. So what's going to happen is it's going to slide right on. Just like that. Now it's going to be a little bit higher because I just turned it, adjusted. Now you can take all these screws out, turn it. See, you can adjust it to where this is facing up. You can actually take those 4 screws back out, turn it, and use that hole instead to make it level. But right now I'm not worried about that. It'll work. So with this, what you want to do, of course you want to make sure that's attached. It's in.
Yay!
Anyways. Yeah, make sure that's on there or else you won't be able to use it the way you want it. where you want it. Make sure it's in the right hole. Now that's for the front bottle. So, and you can switch your front bottle or rear tank. This is the rear tank. It's not the rear, but alright. So, I'm gonna get these in. Make sure they all go in their rightful place. If you are still left over with a bolt, you've done something wrong. This is the end of your pressure wash hose, not the water hose, but the pressure wash hose. Goes in here, you just slide it in, and that's a quick connect because it connects quickly. And you will screw your water hose into there. Turn your water hose on, and then turn this to the on position here. Then turn your gas to the open position here. Make sure your throttle is up. Turn the choke on. And then crank it. What you want to do, you want to always make sure that all these are on securely. Then you want to turn the water on. Get the air bubbles out.
Okay.
Turning it on. Turn the gas on. Turn the choke on. It's probably out of gas.